Jai Shri Ram, Yiddish proverbs. Yiddish is a language spoken by the people of Israel, and it's a lovely language. There are many words you should learn. We will have a discussion on important Yiddish words later, a video on that. And many Yiddish words are there in the English language also. Now, this is a lovely collection of Yiddish proverbs. I'm going to read out to you, and let's look at the first one. Seek advice, but use your own common sense. Seek advice, but use your own common sense. What a wonderful proverb, isn't it? వినదగును ఎవ్వరు చెప్పిన వినినంతనే వేగపడక వివరింపదగును గని కల్ల నిజము తెలిసిన మనుజుడెపో నీతిపరుడు మహిళో సుమతి. తెలుగులో కూడా మనకి ఎంత మంచి మంచి సామెతలు ఉన్నాయి. సో వినాలి, అందరు చెప్పిన వినాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఒక్కప్పుడు మంచి ఐడియాలు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయో తెలీదు. బ్రెయిన్ స్టార్మింగ్ సెషన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా. బ్రెయిన్ స్టార్మింగ్ అన్నది ఐడియా జనరేషన్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్. Brainstorming is an idea generation exercise. In any organization, in any family also, if there is a nagging problem, that means a problem that seems to continue even though we have good solutions for it. Usually problems cannot be solved even if you have the best solution when people don't have any bonding. So unless there is a team, it's a mob. So solutions which can be actually effective will not work because somebody will make sure that it will not work. So without that chemistry and bonding and team spirit, good solutions will fail. So as a leader, we must ensure that we must first create a team that has a unity. That is why in the theory of team building also, forming is the first step. Storming is the next step. Storming means brainstorming. That means everyone is allowed. Even the class 4 employee is given equal importance. He is allowed to express his opinion because you never know. A Harvard MBA might come up with a very complicated solution which may actually be ineffective. And a simple solution might come from a class 4 employee which will be wonderful. He will be a great troubleshooter who can solve problems. You know the classic case of two toothpaste companies which were fighting for market domination, and in one company, as the story goes, a brainstorming session was held how to enhance sales and overpower the competition. Some low level employee gave an idea that the mouth of the toothpaste tube should be increased in size, and the logic is more toothpaste will get squeezed out and toothpaste cannot be put back into the tube, and then people will buy more and then the sales will increase. And I believe, as the story goes, that was the plan that was implemented. While many, highly qualified MBAs came up with very complicated theories, solutions that were not applied, and this one worked. So that's a good example of brainstorming. The word brainstorming basically means an idea generation exercise where everyone is invited and they are made aware of a problem that's troubling the company or the family or the organization. And everyone is allowed to express their opinion. However wild, weird or bizarre it might be, ideas are noted down, and later on there can be a committee which will look at all these ideas, perhaps implement one of them or fuse them, and then decide how to solve the problem, because many heads are better than one. And you never know, if you suffer from this delusion that more qualified people are likely to give you better solutions, then you have a serious problem on your hands. It's never like that. Mere education, mere degrees and qualifications are no guarantor of smart thinking. Anyway, seek advice but use your own common sense. Lovely Yiddish proverb. An imaginary ailment is worse than a disease. That's true. Victim card players in our country, you see. And there are many people within our families also. They pretend to be having some problem and they actually don't have it. So they are really troublesome characters. A man should stay alive if only out of curiosity. That's a good one. Vedas also condemn suicide. So if anybody commits suicide, he will suffer greater hell. That's what the Veda says. Okay. Now let us see. To every answer you can find a new question. To every answer you can find a new question. Never approach a goat from the front, a horse from behind, and a fool from both sides. One ass calls the other a pack animal. One ass calls the other a pack animal. If you can't bite, better not show your teeth. If you cannot bite, don't show your teeth. So don't threaten if you cannot carry out that threat. Actually, better would be not to threaten, simply carry out, simply do what is necessary. Lions, I don't think threaten. Lion's presence itself is threatening. You can wash your body but not your soul. Correct. Only the Bhagavad Gita can wash your soul. Studying the Bhagavad Gita and understanding Krishna Tattva is Atma Snanam. That is the bath for your soul. Okay. Now, give me, Lord, my daily bread. I will get my own brandy. This is a very interesting prayer. Yeah. One should not send a cat to deliver cream. Correct. Yeah, you can't trust the wrong person. The heaviest burden is an empty pocket. The heaviest burden is an empty pocket. Okay. Once it was the parents who taught their children to talk. Now the children teach their parents to keep quiet. Once it was the parents who taught children to talk. Now the children teach their parents to keep quiet. Small children won't let you sleep. Bigger children won't let you live. Lovely. Small children won't let you sleep. Bigger children won't let you live. He who has children will never die of starvation. Aha. That's why I think these Muslims have so many children. Each fellow having 10s and 20. Hum panch hamare pachas. When you have left a country, you have left everyone. That's true. You see, in the Mahabharata it is said, real misery is when families migrate abroad. They become expatriates, and then family is totally lost. They are cut off from their roots. That is horrible. Anyway, we should travel abroad but come back and settle down in India. As a Hindu, you are lucky to be born a Hindu, and that too in Bharat. When you have left a country, you have left everyone. The crow flies high. The crow flies sky high but lands on a pig. So don't be a crow. See, look at the deeper meaning of every proverb. A big crowd but not a human being inside. So true. Big crowd, lots of population, 140 crore. Where are the humans? Better to hear curses than to be pitied. Correct. Better to be feared than to be anything else, you see. A deaf man heard how a mute told that a blind man has seen a cripple walk. That's the best. Exactly how people are converting to stupid desert cults. A deaf man heard how a mute told that a blind man has seen how a cripple walked. Wow, please by heart this. Lovely quote to be used anywhere. One is certain only of death. One is certain only of death. Better to die upright than to live on your knees. Correct. Better to die upright than to live on your knees. Okay. Everyone is kneaded out of the same dough but not baked in the same oven. That's true. Everyone is kneaded out of the same dough but not baked in the same oven. That means life throws different difficulties at us, so don't compare yourself with others. Fight your own battles. Don't compare. You never know what kind of misery the other fellow is going through. Of course, everyone puts on a pretense. There is a facade of happiness and all that. Beyond that superficial layer, beyond that veneer of happiness is misery. There is a veil. If you want your dreams to come true, don't sleep. If you want your dreams to come true, don't sleep. Okay. If you are fated to drown, you may die in a teaspoon of water. If you are fated to drown, you may die in a teaspoon of water. Okay. All dumb people have a lot to say. That's true. All dumb people have a lot to say. Look at the chatterboxes. They go on and on and on. Everything ends in weeping. Everything ends in weeping. Mamupetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam. napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramahangataha. Krishna is calling this world dukhalayam shashvatam. And elsewhere he said, Kim punar brahmana punya bhakta rajarshayastada anityam asukham lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam. This lokam is anityam asukham. Therefore Krishna recommends that you worship him, which means do his work. Worship does not mean sit for hours together and do bhajan without working, generating a lot of appetite and eating a lot of chapatis. Stupid. For example is not proof. For example is not proof. Experience costs blood. So get experience. Don't sit at home. Get experience. Experience costs blood. You do not fall because you are weak. You fall because you think you are strong. Wow. You do not fall because you are weak. You fall because you think you are strong. You think you are strong, but then you will fall. Be careful. So keep increasing your strength. When a father gives to his son, they both laugh. When a son gives to his father, they both weep. Huh? What a very insightful thing. When a father gives to his son, they both laugh. When a son gives to his father, they both weep. If the father marries the aunt, he is an uncle. You find everything where you are when you are spring cleaning. That's true. You find everything when you are spring cleaning. The complete fool is half prophet. The complete fool is half prophet. When Dame Fortune calls, offer her a chair. A friend you get for nothing, an enemy must be bought. So true, isn't it? If your friend becomes your enemy, he will be your enemy for life. If you find your friend on the sofa at home with your wife, you had better sell the sofa. Some humor. A good friend is often better than a brother. The gatekeepers are worse than the directors. God created a world full of little worlds. When God wanted to punish an idiot, he teaches them a few words of Hebrew. I think a few words of Sanskrit also. And sometimes English too. So when God wants to punish an idiot, he teaches them, I think, more than a few words of Hebrew, English or Sanskrit. I don't want to give you examples. You might get offended, One God and so many enemies. If God were living on earth, people would break his windows. So true. If God were living on earth, people would break his windows. That means they will throw stones at him because they don't like the way he is running the system. If God wants people to suffer, he sends them too much understanding. So lesser understanding is good. Ignorance is bliss. A guest for a day is welcome the whole year. Health, very nice. But where will we get potatoes? Health, very nice. But where will we get potatoes? Heaven and hell can both be found on earth. So true. Heaven and earth can both be found on earth. The heart is small and embraces the whole wide world. A hero is someone who can keep his mouth shut when he is right. A hero is someone who can keep his mouth shut when he is right. If I try to be like him, who will be like me? So be yourself. If a Jew cannot be a showmaker, he will dream of being a professor. If only one race has to be chosen, why the Jews? They are asking a question themselves. Life is the biggest bargain. We get it for nothing. Life is the biggest bargain. We get it for nothing. If one link has broken, so has the whole chain. So you see, unity. As long as we have Jaichans and Gaddars, stupid Hindus who are not authentic Hindus, who say that all religions are good and there are different paths to God, these are idiots. Every such great man who said it is an idiot, or he is a rascal, or he is a hypocrite. He is a rascal because he is hiding the truth, which is not true. Only Sanatan Dharma will teach you to love mankind. Only Sanatan Dharma treats the whole of mankind as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one family. Sanatana Dharma does not tell you to proselytize, which means to convert, or kill the infidel. Sanatana Dharma, on the contrary, says that you must love your enemy too, right? And you see Krishna and Rama. See God in everyone, including the plant and the animal. So, ahimsa, peace, is the highest dharma. That is what Veda teaches you. But yes, in a battle, if somebody is threatening to kill you, you got to defend yourself. So violence becomes necessary sometimes. So these are hypocrites. As long as we have, and anytime we will find that there are some rascals, so you need to be vigilant. When the time comes for you to live, there aren't enough years. When the time comes for you to live, there aren't enough years. Life is actually what is happening to you when you are busy making other plans. John Lennon. So be careful every minute of your life. Try to live it up. Live up, live up, live. Hmm? Next. Many complain of their looks but none of their brains. That's a good one. Many complain of their looks. The cosmetic surgery is there. But what about surgery to the brain to improve your intelligence? People are not applying any makeup for their atma, for their soul. They are applying makeup to the face. But why don't they apply makeup to the brains? That's my own quote now. If you have nothing to lose, you can try everything. I have nothing to lose, seriously. That's why I'll try everything. You never lose a false coin. Okay. A good man, but his mad dog won't let you speak to him. Men will give away their last shirt to become millionaires. Okay, that's a good one. In the mirror, everybody sees his best friend. Uddared Atmanatmanam, Bhagavad Gita. In the mirror, you see your best friend. With money in your pocket, you are wise, handsome, and you sing well too. Lose an hour in the morning, chase it all day. There is nothing new under the sun. That's why there remains such a mess. Good news always comes from far away. Too nice can cost a lot of money. Too nice. We are being too nice. It costs a lot of money. If praying had helped, he would have hired someone to do it. Correct. Praying doesn't help. Keep working. What a stupid thing. The rabbi drinks the wine and asks the others to be happy. Blasphemous. The rabbi drinks the wine and asks others to be happy. The truly rich are those who enjoy what they have. If the rich could hire others to die for them, the poor could make a nice living. Shrouds are made without pockets. Better an honest slap in the face than an insincere kiss. Better an honest slap in the face than an insincere kiss. A snake deserves no pity. Okay, that's right. Hamas. Okay, snakes don't deserve any pity. Snakes deserves no pity. Sleep faster. We need the pillows. Sleep faster. We need the pillows. What soap is to the body, laughter is to the soul. So true. What soap is to the body, laughter is to the soul. Hire staff, but do it yourself. Stupid solutions that succeed are still stupid. The door of success is marked push and pull. So true. The door of success is marked push and pull. So very true. So that means tactics have to keep on changing. What works today will not work tomorrow. So if you go forward today and it worked, tomorrow you'll have to go backward and it will work. So keep changing. Be flexible. The door of success is marked push and pull. So keep pushing and pulling. From success to failure is one step. From failure to success is a long journey. That's true. So you can fall very quickly. You can't put thank you in your pocket. So you can't put thank you in your pocket means when you receive a favor, do a favor. Don't just say thank you and end it there. Give them something which will make them feel yes, they've got compensated for the favor that they did to you. If triangles had a god, he would have three sides. Correct. As is the votary, so is the deity. As is the votary, so is the deity. If there is a psychopath, his god will be a bigger psychopath than this fellow. Look at the major religions in the world. The gods are jealous and psychopathic. Why? Because the devotee is just like that. So, because as is the deity, so is the votary, or as is the votary, so is the devotee. So, psychopaths will have a psychopath as their god. Nothing tastes more bitter than the truth. So true. I've lost all my friends and all my relatives because often I tell them the truth. Hmm? And in a polite way also, but still it is not working. Half truth, whole lie. Half truth, whole lie. Better a slap from a wise man than a kiss from a fool. A wise man hears one word and understands two, or many rather. It is better to be in hell with a wise man than in heaven with an idiot. The wolf is not afraid of the dog. The wolf is not afraid of the dog, but he doesn't like the sound of his barking. Ah, who wins first loses last. Oh, that's what happened to India in that last World Cup, isn't it? Who wins first loses last. Walk straight and you will not fall. Okay. Women can keep only one secret, their own. Words should be weighed, not counted. Words should be weighed, not counted. So, this is a collection of Yiddish proverbs. I hope you listen, enjoy it, use them, memorize them. And some of the best ones, of course, you would have made a note. Hmm? If triangles had a god, he would have three sides. If praying had helped, he would have hired someone to do it. And what else? There are many complain of their looks, but none of their brains. Cosmetic surgery for the face is there, for everything, the breast, the bum, everything. Cosmetic surgery is there. But where is the cosmetic surgery for your brain, for your intelligence? You're believing stupid religions and disgusting dogmas, believing absurdities and committing atrocities. If I try to be like him, who will be like me? Be yourself, damn it. Heaven and hell can both be found on earth. If God were living on earth, people would break his windows. God created a world full of little worlds. Everything ends in weeping. The complete fool is a half prophet. All dumb people have a lot to say. Dumb people have a lot to say. Remember, dumb people chatter a lot. They have a lot to say. Small children won't let you sleep. Bigger children won't let you live. Bigger children won't let you live. The crow flies high and lands on a pig. So like the housefly sits on the prasadam. Next minute it is sitting on the dung heap. So don't be like that. Be a honeybee. Always in search of nectar. Be a Bharata. We Hindus are Bharatas. Our country is Bharat. And you are a Bharata. Bha means knowledge, Rata means enjoy. So one who enjoys knowledge, revels in light knowledge. That is a Bharata. So we Hindus love knowledge. Whether it is secular or spiritual, doesn't matter. We love knowledge. Unfortunately, people of other cultures, they love their dogmas. Jai Shri Ram.